The night the billionaire broke down, no one heard him, except the silent walls of his empty mansion and the echo of a life he could never get back. Once powerful, once unstoppable, he now sat in a wheelchair by the window, staring into darkness, tears falling without resistance. His wealth meant nothing anymore. His family was gone, taken in a tragic accident that also left him disabled, both physically and emotionally shattered. If you believe in kindness, second chances, and the power of human connection, take a moment to like, comment, share, and subscribe, because stories like this remind us what truly matters. Days turned into months, and the mansion grew colder. Staff came and went, unable to bear the heavy silence that surrounded him. Then one day, a new maid arrived. She was quiet, observant, and different. She didn't pity him, and she didn't fear him. Instead, she brought something unfamiliar into that broken house: warmth. Without words, she began small acts of care. She opened the curtains each morning, letting sunlight touch corners long forgotten. She played soft music, filled the air with life, and left handwritten notes of encouragement where he could see them. Slowly, something inside him began to shift. For the first time in years, he felt seen, not as a billionaire, not as a broken man, but as a human being still worthy of hope. If this story touched your heart, please support it by liking, sharing, and letting others feel this message too. And before this story ends, comment, "Hope still lives," if you believe even the darkest lives can find light again. One evening, as the sun set, he realized the tears on his face were no longer from grief, but from gratitude. The following evening carried a different kind of silence, not the suffocating emptiness he had grown used to, but something softer, almost peaceful. For the first time in years, he didn't sit in the dark. The curtains were open, the fading sunlight casting a golden glow across the room, and the photograph in his hands no longer felt like a weight dragging him down, but a memory gently holding him up. He began to notice the small details she brought into his life. Fresh flowers appeared on the table, their scent subtle but alive. The air no longer felt stale. Even the echoes in the mansion seemed to fade, replaced by a quiet sense of presence. It wasn't loud, it wasn't overwhelming, but it was enough. Enough to remind him that life had not completely abandoned him. Deep within, something fragile started to rebuild. Not happiness, not yet, but the possibility of it. And for a man who had lost everything, even the smallest possibility felt like a miracle. If this moment moved you, don't forget to like, share, and support the story so others can feel it too. Because sometimes, healing doesn't come from grand gestures, it comes from someone who quietly refuses to let you disappear.